Okay, here it is, first part of the job, right? 1, 2, 3.
Who's knocking at my door?
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I'm the president of Wharton Smith, the construction group of choice. Would you like to hear about how I can earn my next badge?
No.
Would you like to hear about how I earned my first badge?
No.
Would you like to see all of the badges that got me here today?
Well, if that'll keep you from asking me these questions, sure.
He was always a leader in the company, someone that I looked up to through my supervisors, and someone that set the goals and the mark of how we represent ourselves not only to our clients and projects, but to our communities. He provided exceptional guidance.
It's just been a pleasure to work with Ron. He's been a huge component of my career. Not only did he teach me a lot in construction, he taught me a lot about being a leader.
He certainly deserves it. He's been a leader in Wharton Smith, of course, for many years, and helped build that company into what it is today, employing so many people in Seminole County and really across the country now, because the company's grown so much under his leadership.
It really wasn't until I got into Leadership Seminole and you go out to these sessions and you see the effect that helping the community has. And I've really felt the respect and the appreciation of everything that Wharton Smith has done, and it's really empowered me and brought me to a whole nother awareness of what helping the community means.
When I was told that you're getting this award, I not only said it's the right thing to do, I also said to myself, it's about time. I say that because you're a true hero. You're not just a hero in our community, you're a hero with these children and their families.
He's really pushed and made a point, and well, Tim followed up with it, is to, when you can, get on boards, get involved. I know he was heavily involved with Kids House, and it inspires me a little bit to donate my time.
I see what him and his wife Paula are doing civically in the community and supporting the arts. He doesn't just preach it, he walks it too. That's rewarding to see and inspirational.
Ron would always be engaging and helpful and supportive in my roles and stuff throughout the company. It was always educational and positive.
When Ron's on a board, he's very engaged, he's very involved, so he does model that, if you will, or is a good influence. If you were ever to ask him how to go about being on a board, how to give back, how to get engaged, Ron has a really good way of articulating, just how to show up and make an impact.
He was very operational minded, like he wasn't a typical bureaucratic leader. He was very much in the details. It was always amazed me how Ron knew a lot about everything. And I try to pride myself on knowing a little bit about everything, but it seems to me he knew a lot about everything. So if all else fails, ask Ron.
His door was always open. I mean, he expected you to know what you're talking about before you came in there, but he was always open to helping you and kind of challenging you and thinking about where to go for the information, next steps.
There was kind of a miscommunication between us because he said, no, Don Krause called me, and she was telling me that I needed to be at this luncheon in May. I said, that's really interesting that Dawn called you personally. He said, yeah. I go, how is Dawn? She's doing fine, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, it'll be in May. I'm like, okay, great. And I really didn't think anything of it. Then a few days later, I said, so tell me, why did Dawn call you personally? And he's looking at me like I'm an idiot. I go, wait a minute, are you the one getting the award? And he said, yes. I said, I thought Dawn was calling to say, I'm getting this award. But it's you, congratulations. I said, oh, great. He said, what's wrong? I said, now you're not just gonna be a legend in your own mind. And he's like, thank you, thanks so much. I said, but only in Seminole County.
The biggest trait for me is his accessibility. I could text Ron at 8 o'clock at night and he'd respond. And he was always very easy to talk to. So he was not, maybe to some people he came across as intimidating, but I never felt that way. Like, just, you could ask him just about anything and you would get an honest answer.
Ron was always trust but verify on the operational side. Anything we do, very numbers, very engineer oriented, so love that. It's helped me tremendously in my career. I want to congratulate him, let him know it's well deserved. I can't think of a better person, better leader to receive the award.
He would not have had the success without all of their participation, because it really did take almost every single person that's passed through the doors of Wharton Smith to help him lead the company to where it is today, to continue the foundation laid by George Smith and Bill Wharton, and to become prosperous and an example in the community about leadership and about philanthropy and about caring about your community. George was a great role model to Ron. And Ron very much was honored to follow in George's footsteps. And one of the first things he said to me when he told me about getting this reward, he said, you know, George was honored with this award. So it meant a great deal to him to have that.